the Hebrews, the Israelites, were they were direct descendants of Abraham. And Abraham is called by God after he's an elderly person, and he's called by God. And when he's called by God, Abraham was absolutely obedient to God. And we see Abraham did not even question, did not even ask God, who are you? Why are you calling me? Where have you been? And we see God, Abraham, when he's called by God, he immediately responded. And he went to his father, organized, informed them, and told the parents that I am leaving this land. I am going to a land where a God has called me, a new God, a God I cannot see, a God I didn't know, because Abraham was a moon worshipper. They were moon worshippers, they were idol worshippers, and therefore they were pagans. Abraham comes from a background of the pagans, and he was therefore, being at the age of 75, Abraham is old, he's elderly, and he was well rooted, well grounded in his paganism, or in his heathen ways of worship. Can God call somebody at an advanced age, at an old age? Can God turn somebody who is a pagan, who is a heathen, who is used to worshiping other gods other than him? Yes. And so Abraham, after he's called by God, he was very positive, and he acted very rapidly. For the Bible says that Abraham, after he was called by God, in a vision, Abraham goes and informs the parents, and he tells them that I want to go and leave our home. I want to leave this land and go to a new land, a known land, a new place where I don't know, because I have met with a God. I have met with a new God. And this God, he is unseen. He's invisible. He's not a representative. He's not an image. He's not an idol. And you cannot see him. But I heard his voice. And he commanded me to leave and to go to this new land. And not only am I going to go and leave this land alone, but I'll go with my wife Sarah. And we are told Sarah, Abraham, they packed, they prepared, and sure enough, they left. And as Abraham left, he carried along his brother's son, that is Lot, and together with his father, Terah. And they left. And after they left, and I always want to imagine what was going on in Abraham's mind. When you are called by God, if you are Abraham, what would you think? Who is this God? Assuming you are a Christian, and you have heard another voice, and it's calling you, come, leave, go. And surely you go, and you leave all that you knew, your background, your family, your knowledge, your new environment, and you carry your parents, you carry your wife, your children, some of your relatives, and you go. And that's what happened to Abraham. He was actually, Abraham was incredibly obedient, and he left. And I'm sure as Abraham was leaving, he was like, now, I am going. Where am I going? And I'm sure Sarah would ask him, where? Abraham, where are you going? Where are you taking us? We are going to a new land. Surely. Can't you think? Can't you see? How can we go? How can we blindly follow a voice, a God that you didn't know, we don't know? Where are we leaving our parents? Where are we leaving our land, our gods? Abraham, what's wrong with you? And I'm sure Abraham would tell Sarah, well, shut up, we are going. And Abraham, they left with Sarah. That time Abraham was known as Abram, Sarai, and with the company of the father, Terah, Lot, the nephew, they left. And they are told they